Welcome to Mullet and Chips, the fanzine for the Ilford and District Churches Football League. Today's date is the 25th of February 2023 and today's featured match is between Solway FC and Herc Rangers. The weather conditions are fair, but there is a cold northerly wind blowing and already my digits I've gone a bit numb, so it's going to be fun and games over the next 90 minutes. So everybody seems to be up for the resumed league matches. We're in two divisions now, of course. Enough from me, and we'll catch up with you later, so let's go. Well, we had an enjoyable day's sport here today. You know, Herc Rangers won 2-0 in their match against Solway, and it's my great pleasure to introduce Mary as my guest from Herc Rangers. So, welcome, Mary. Hey. Mind your head. Don't take the van away with you. So, welcome,
Hello.
Mary.
How are you?
Yeah, nice to see you. So,
Bye, Graham.
right. Well, Mary, that was great. I was really pleased to watch the match today because it was a half decent match.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Both teams tried hard. So, Mary, I'm going to ask you to read the results. You're up for that?
I will do. So the results from Saturday 25th of February 2023. So in the Premiership division, we had A&M versus New Covenant. New Covenant won 2-0. Emmanuel FC beat Uppity FC 3-1. City Gates FC beat GDSTP 6-2, and in the Championship division we had a 2-2 draw between Apex Stars and ANC. AS Athletic beat East Ham Ealing 5-0, bit of a whooping there. Herc Rangers beat Solway 2-0 and Evolve beat TLF 2-0. Those are the results from today.
For the league, it has been a notable achievement by New Covenant Church completing a double over Premiership title contenders A&M, which in turn has seen City Gates progress into pole position. With Emmanuel also winning, there is only 1 point covering the top three positions in the Premiership, all to play for. Whilst in the Championship, AS Athletic were the only winners in the leading group of clubs, which sees them move 2 points clear. For the top goal scorers, Derek Osai leads in the Golden Boot competition in the Premiership, and Ricky Gilbert heads the Championship's Silver Boot. And back to Mary. Right, thank you, Mary, for reading the results. So we're going to talk about your match. Very good victory, 2-0 and clean sheet, wasn't it? Did you say second time?
Yeah, I think it might be the second time this season that we've had a clean sheet.
And I will say that consistently through the match, you had a good spread of talent. And seemed to cope with most things. Very solid in defence. You came back really well when Solway were attacking. You broke out well. Anyway, I'm going to ask you to talk. If you just talk about the first half.
The first half was good. I mean, especially from Herc Rangers' perspective, had a good match prep. Everyone came out a really good time, good warm up, and then the game itself. We know Solway is a team we played them 2 weeks ago. Usually playing for set pieces, corners, throwing. So you just having to be quick to the ball, winning your second ball. So I think we managed the game well. Kind of struggling to break them down a bit. I think we were playing through the middle a bit, which was a bit congested. Kind of needed to stretch them more. But out of nowhere, we kind of won a penalty. I think maybe 35th minute. I didn't see it, but I've been told by the players that there was a handball or something, and it was everyone. No one from Solway complained. And then the goal scorer put it away quite nicely, and that was it. 1-0 for the first half.
I would say Jason was pretty hot on any sort of infringement, referee. And we're going to hear from him now, so we're going to break for that. So here we are at half-time with Jason, our match referee, and Jason, it's 1-0 to Herc Rangers, isn't it? So what are your thoughts about the match so far?
Little bit scrappy, a few silly handballs, but the goal came from a handball in the area. Apart from that, there's not been very many chances.
Okay, so we're looking forward to a good second half, I trust.
Hopefully it'll pick up a little bit better second half from both teams.
Okay, all right, thanks very much, Jason.
Thank you.
All the best. Yeah, early in the second half, I did an interview with Zoe, one of your fans.
Yeah.
Or she said, the only fan. So, so we're going to hear from her as well now. You are one of the devoted Herc fans, and been here watching many matches this season. So 1-0 up at half time then.
Yeah.
So hoping for good stuff for the rest of the match. Yeah.
Definitely hoping for good stuff. Be nice to walk away with a win this week, if we could.
That's right, indeed. Yeah, that's great. So all the best. So have you got a chant? Come on, Herc.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think we do have a chant. I'm about one of the only fans, so I'd have to make it up myself. Maybe I'll do that for next week.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mary. So moving on to the second half then. Yeah. So you tell me about
second half we come in 1-0. We're winning, happy. I'm looking at how Solway are playing, and I don't really see how, apart from set pieces, corners, how they're going to score. So very much let's manage the game and let's look if we can to get that second goal and kill them off. And I mean, first 20 minutes, credit to Solway. They're coming in trying as much as they can to get as many throw-ins. They're giving away a little bit of cheap free kicks, and you're just hoping that we can just weather the storm. Yeah, and we do, yeah. And thankfully, they're pulling a lot of players up, so we have time to just transition. Able to clear up from the goalkeeper, great assist from the wide man, and 2-0. And I think from 2-0, we knew that we could get this game and stay with the 3 points. They keep going, so we are looking for that goal. Well, they did. I will commend them for that. They definitely did. And they played us 2 weeks ago, we were winning 2-0 and they got back into the game. So I think they believe that, same way we did 2 weeks ago, we can get back into the game. But credit to my players, manage the game, clean sheet, and sort it through. So really good for them. That's great. 2-0 up, eh? 2-0 up.
Yeah, 2-0 up.
Well, there you go. So
let's hope they can hang on to it this week. I've got every confidence they can.
Good, that's great. So was it 2-2 last time?
We played them 2 weeks ago. And
they came back the last... Yeah, they did. And they've got the tag as the draw specialists. For the Solway boys, I know it's tough for you. It's not. I'm not making a joke at your expense, but it's an obvious thing that stand out from the stats. I will commend the team for that second goal. It was a good team goal. Yeah. In my experience of being a manager, it's trying to get the players to be in the right position at the right time. Yeah. So almost you don't really have to look when the player's going to do the cross, because you know that your player will be in the middle, and that's what happened. Yeah, it was a really good goal. And now we've broken into 2 divisions now, so you're going to be playing the teams more or less your standard, but there's still a chance for you to progress in that second part. Sure. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, as the games went along, I mean, first half of like the first 5 games, poor results, still struggling, trying to find our players. And that's right. We're scoring more goals, we're getting more confidence. So, I mean, the championship couldn't have come at a better time. We're really excited for the games we've played. Some of the results we had were close losses or draws, so itching to play some of these teams again. I will say, generally for the league, there are 1 or 2, big wins and bad losses. But there's a good spread of competition throughout all the teams here. So, thanks for that, Mary. Great, and my, congratulations, Herc Rangers, and commiserations to Solway. You gave it your best. And I will just say that you certainly picked it up again towards the end of the match, like you did last time. Yeah. I did an interview with Mark from Solway, and I'm going to let him just say what he thought about their performance now. So. All right, Mark, that was a bit tough for you today.
Yeah, terrible game, to be honest, Len.
Yeah, you didn't have anybody up front, did you, really? Not really. You're trying to do it, Bill, from the back, but you couldn't. Only in the last 10 minutes I thought you might get a goal.
I think the biggest issue is not having the manager on the side. Obviously Steve, he does a good job for us, when he's available and when he's here, but when he's not here we do miss him. So as you saw as well, no bench really to pick from, so
it's tough.
We can't really expect anything else to do, so take it on the chin, move on to next week.
Even though you're in the championship, it's still tough, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay,
on to next week.
Yeah, that's right. All the best, Mark.
Cheers, man.
How do you get a yellow card? I know he pushed him. He pushed the small guy to pay for. No, the small guy was swinging. He pushed him. No, the small guy was was waiting. I promise you, the corner I was waiting. Listen, he went over the small guy. He pushed him.
Yeah, good win, wasn't it?
No, he jumped over.
If they on my back, I carry them. But just highlight flicks. I just got
So here we go. I mean, you got a win.
I know, what a result.
Yeah,
That's
what a result.
That is brilliant.
Yeah,
So good. So
tell
good.
you, when you get good supporters, you get good results.
Well, it's Cameron's mate's George here, and it's the first time he's been, and it's the first time they've won for a long time, so we're going to bring George again.
Yeah, I understand from Mary, it's the second clean sheet. Yeah, well done, lads. Yeah. So well done Herc.
Well done, Herc.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, great stuff. Just a notice about our end of season celebration for all teams. It's on the 29th, Saturday the 29th of April at the Wanstead Golf Club. This is just specifically for the teams. You need to pay, please. Got limited availability, so sooner you pay, the better. You get the tickets allocated to you. And we've got Mark Ritchie, who's an evangelist, but also he's a comedian of some renown. He had a show at the Edinburgh Fringe. So we're going to have a few belly laughs, as quite rightly we should do. So please get your teams organised, guys, and let's have a full house there. Right, so moving on, Mary. Do you have a best moment? And it could be anything, could be funny
Best
or...
moment in the league.
I mean, the win was good today, wasn't it? Clean sheet.
I mean, a lot of historic good moments have just been post-match analysis within the team. Everyone's bantering, a lot of back and forth, and everyone's got their own opinion. That's always a good laugh, and everyone's just being funny and stuff, which is always good every week, and trying to keep up the morale within the team. I mean, I think it was a plate final or whatever final we had against Solway last year.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
I think it was 1-1. We scored
last
minute. We lost some penalties.
That's right.
I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, the moments were good. Like good team, a good season as well overall. So yeah, I mean, there's loads of moments. Magical goals. I mean, this season, Dunner's goal from the corner. I think you got a clip of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic goal.
Well,
probably goal of the season.
I've lost the footage somehow, so I haven't been able to put it on again. Yeah, it's on for that one episode.
Yeah, it's moments like that. You know, when you come back, maybe you're losing, or you pull a late victory. Yeah, there's been a few, but yeah, I'll probably pick one of those. Yeah,
well, that's great. And also, you know, to be fair, I mean, you have struggled, as you said earlier on in the seasons. So your league position, you're in the championship, towards the bottom of the combined league.
Yeah.
But it's great to hear that you've got a good camaraderie between the team.
Yeah.
And the analysis is always so important, and you've got a good morale, I think.
Yeah.
Some
weeks better than most.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, no one
I've been there. Yeah,
so if you lose a lot, it's your job to kind of pick up the team, and then you get a good victory today, and everyone's kind of jumping again. So it's all about peaks and troughs, really.
Yeah. I can tell by your smile that you're pleased about today.
Good result, we needed it.
Well done. Right, okay, now we're moving on to the quiz.
So last time I did this, I think it was awful.
Oh, was it?
You asked me about these women's football. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, I know. Anything. I won't. Yeah, I really felt bad about that, because I felt I was patronising you, even though I said
I tried my best, but I was awful.
So, yeah. But as I've stated a few times here, that we have had a few non points.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear.
And one advantage of the audio dropout last week, I had Desmond in the van here and weren't able to show his interview, obviously. So you got the questions that I asked Desmond last week.
How did Desmond do?
I think he did all right. No, he did. That's right. He got 3 out of 3. So
fresh design.
I don't want to set you up, Mary. Yeah, that's right. So let's see how we go.
Let's see how we go.
Yeah. Okay. Question A. The Scudetto is a name given to the league title in which country?
The Scudetto?
Scudetto.
Okay.
Right.
Do I get any options?
Eh?
I don't get any options.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait for the options.
You've done this before.
Okay, wait for the options.
You've got a choice of three answers.
Okay,
all right?
okay, let's go.
So, is it A, Italy?
Okay.
B, Romania? Or C, Portugal?
Scudetto.
Scudetto. Scudetto.
I'm just going to go for Italy. I may be wrong. It's either Italy or Romania, but I'm going to go for Italy.
Italy?
Yeah.
Italy.
Hey, 1 point.
That's one. Right, there you go. Right, you're not tuning into Desmond, but are you?
No, I don't think I saw him today. I don't think he spoke to me.
Okay, so question B. For which club did Alan Shearer play when they won the Premier League? So was it A, Manchester United,
Maybe.
B, Newcastle, or C, Blackburn Rovers?
Ooh, because Blackburn Rovers did have a spell. I'm going to go with Newcastle, but I do remember he had a spell with Blackburn. He didn't play for Man United. Let's go with Newcastle.
Sorry.
It's Blackburn. I knew it! Because he spent a lot of time at Newcastle. So he's got
Well, yes, being a Geordie, he wanted to replicate his success elsewhere with Newcastle, which he didn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bit like Spurs. You know, it's 15 years since they won the League Cup. Oh, goodness.
That happens.
Anyway, that's another world now. So, anyway, moving on. Question C. Barcelona is one club that plays in their local derby. Which club is the other?
Okay.
So, is it A, Espanyol, B, Atletico Bilbao, or C, Real Betis?
I have no idea. Espanyol, Real Betis, and what's the third one?
Atletico Bilbao.
I'm going to go with Athletic Bilbao.
Sorry, Espanyol. I mean, Athletic Bilbao is another town, isn't it?
Oh, that's so true! Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's the clue to not.
And the Real Betis is from another town as well. Don't worry. Why that freeze not bad?
That's not
Why
bad.
that freeze not bad? Why that freeze not bad?
Yeah, I'm being a bit harsh on you, Mary, because I wouldn't like being in your position. Because even when I've compiled the questions, I leave it a couple of days and I'm asking them, I'm thinking, well, I can't remember the answer. So, moving on, the match next week is to be advised, as we haven't had the pitches allocated yet. So, all we've got to do now, Mary, is say bye to the camera. So, are you up for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, winner. Yeah. And my congratulations again. Thank you for being my guest. And so it's bye.
Bye.
And cut.